Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Annalise, and today in this video we're going to be talking about mental health. But before we do that, please make sure to like this video, share with your friends and family, and remember to subscribe and tap the notification bells so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Let's get into the video. So I'm going to be going over 3 main topics that I've had to deal with mental health throughout my life, which are anxiety, depression, and autism. The first one we're going to start with is autism. Autism. So autism, according to Google's definition, is a developmental disorder of a variable severity that is characterized by difficulty in social interaction and communication, and by restricted or repetitive patterns of thought and behavior. So that's Google's definition. I've had to deal with autism all my life. Now, autism is not what everybody thinks it is. It's not a disease. It is, but not in the way that it's bad. Now, people with autism aren't exactly normal. We're not, but we're not also weird. Well, we're just very, what's a word to use that won't offend anyone? Because I know if someone was to use a word about me that characterized what most people thought about autism, I would get upset. But I'm gonna go with what everybody else thinks. So if you do have autism or have a relative with it, please don't get offended when I use certain words that you may not like. It's just what everybody else generally thinks, but I'm going to prove it wrong in a second. But everyone thinks that kids with special needs, specifically autism, are stupid and they're special and they need more attention. Now the problem with that is that we don't necessarily need more attention or stuff like that. We have the same needs and wants as everyone else. We just think a little bit differently than other kids would. Like, if you don't have this how do I say it? It's not a disease, but this disorder. It may not click to you, but it's different than what everybody thinks it is. It's a student or someone with autism can be just as great, maybe even better, than a person with regular and have no mental issues. Now, this is not saying that they're better, because we're all equal, but they can do anything that a regular person can do without the disorder. But everybody thinks that we can't. But I have the disorder, as I've mentioned, and I've done way above what anybody has ever thought that I can do. A lot of people have said that I won't make it as far as I would, as far as a regular child could. But I'm already almost in 12th grade, that a lot of people didn't think that I would make it this far. But I did. So it's not, and I've done a lot of work to get this far, so it's not like I've just halfway myself in. No, I've actually worked hard to get to where I am now. But I've had to do that so that I could prove, it's not to prove necessarily to everyone else, but also to myself, that I can do it. Because since people always told me that I wasn't gonna make it into what a normal person would do, I thought that of myself, and that really brought me down. But as you guys may know, because it's very more common now, there's a spectrum to autism. There's people with the mild end, which is what I have, so it's not as big as a lot of people, and then there's the more intense end, which are the ones that have they don't like physical contact and stuff like that, and it's very hard for them. But don't make fun of these people or whatever, because that's just who they are, and they have their own purpose in life just like you do. So don't make fun of them. That's all I'm really gonna touch about autism. But if you want to know more, I'm going to leave a link down below about where you can learn more information about the spectrum and the disorder that people think they know but don't really know what it is. But let's just say my life has not been a easy boat, so yeah. the next one we're going to cover is anxiety. Now, according to Google, anxiety is a mental health disorder characterized by feelings of worry, anxiety, or fear that are strong enough to interfere with one's daily activities. Now, anxiety is very well overplayed now in society. Nowadays, everyone has anxiety. But as I was talking to a family member who has also experienced anxiety like me, maybe even a little bit worse, we didn't go that in depth with it, but she has told me that, and I have told her that it's not as everyone else thinks it is. It's not something easy to go through. Sometimes like for example me, I have a hard time falling to sleep at night because I can literally make up situations that can happen to mess up my night or whatever. So yeah, as I said, anxiety is very said that people have it, and the truth is they don't really know what it is, and it's not easy to have anxiety, because with anxiety you can constantly think that you know exactly what's going to happen in whatever place you're at. You can come up with 50,000 scenarios of what can happen while you're at that place, and it's not like normal. There's people who do that, but to the extent where it's not normal, that's what anxiety is, and it's not very fun. So people need to stop overplaying it and say that they have it unless they really do have it. Now, the next topic is depression, as I said. Now, this final topic is very serious, even though people think that it's not, and people say, oh, I have it, but you don't unless you know what it's like. So according to Google, the definition of depression is feelings of severe despondency or dejection, which basically means self-doubt creeps in and that swiftly turns into depression. But that's not a good enough thing. But basically, depression to me is where you are like feeling happy 1 minute and you're going to be having the best day ever, but then 2 minutes later, for no reason at all, you can just be sad. And it's the truth. People overplay like, oh, I have depression, ha ha ha, and make it as a joke. But people actually take their lives for this thing and for this mental illness, and it's not funny. It's not something to joke about, because every day people are taking their lives because of this, and it's not good and it's not okay. So for people to make it out as a joke, it's not. Let me tell you, because I was at that point once. It's the cold hard truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that part of my videos. I will be completely honest with you guys about what I've been through. But I've been to that point where I wanted to hurt myself because of my depression, and it's not okay for someone to lose their life over something as stupid as bullying or whatever the case may be, because that's a human life. No matter what the case may be, you're hurting someone, and that might lead them to hurt themselves. That's why I don't support bullying in any way, shape, or form. Now, the way that I tease my sister is a little bit different. It's not exactly bullying, but bullying to full-on point where you're just making them feel horrible, like really horrible about themselves, to the point where they want to hurt themselves. That's not okay. And you want to know why? Because I've been through that most of my life, and it wasn't fun and a fun experience, and I would never want that to happen to anybody, not even my worst enemy, because it's not fun. It's just not. It's not a joke. It's serious business and a serious illness that a lot of people have, real people have, that not that everybody says that they have it, but people who've actually been medically diagnosed with the illness. It's not fun, and it's not something that should be joked about. Not in memes, not in movies, not in any of that, because that's something that leads people to their death constantly because of that. So be aware of people around you, and if someone's bullying someone else, step up. And if someone's bullying you, speak out about it, because that's the only way. So also, just a PSA, another PSA within the PSA. If you do have suicidal thoughts or actions, please call the suicidal hotline. If I could find the number, I will leave it down in the description, because I want to help you guys, and you guys don't deserve to hurt or harm yourselves over something as stupid as that, or something, it's not stupid because it's true, but like something stupid like bullying, because it's not worth it. Because once you die, you can't go back, and you're done. That's your life, you're done. So it's not something like that. So yeah, that's my video. It was basically a public service announcement about mental health. I hope you guys are more informed. I will leave more links down below about how you can learn more about these illnesses and learn how to support or donate money so that they can find more research on how to cure these things and stuff like that. So I hope you guys found this video informational and helpful if you have a family member or you yourself are going through it. So please make sure to like this video and share it with your friends and family through Facebook, Instagram, whatever that's, so that we can get this announcement out, because it's something that's really important to me, and it's not, none of these stuff should be taken as a joke, because they affect real people every day. So also make sure to subscribe and tap the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!